can never ever recover. He's not only recovered, he's gone to a new extraordinary level.
Yeah, it's some story. 21-year-old from the Netherlands. But Nathan Aspinall has got quite the tale to tell as well. And he dropped off the tour, then came back stronger. Now two-time major champion. He goes around the board. Well, no, he's not. He's busting it. I think that's sensible. Sacrifices a dart at double 5 to make it a little bit tidier when he returns to the board. Went for the old dead cat 180 to leave double 5. Just to try and get a bit of noise in the room. What a guide. Oh, didn't use it. And that is 5 darts missed at double from the world number 5.
69. And that loose dart went in the 1. Could prove costly. He's only going to get one opportunity.
53. Nathan,
well, Van Veen can't take it. Aspinall back for double 10.
Score. Can you require 16?
Well, I wasn't expecting this. Double trouble. Well, he's finally pinned it for a 21 darter. Nathan Aspinall is absolutely livid with himself, and he's got every right to be as well. Not going to leave a finish now.
Can you require 140?
And he's nowhere near one. Van Veen, plenty of time for the 141. He might complete it in 3.
129
millimeters away.
A little smirk on the Asp's face there as he was going for the 3rd dart and the 3rd maximum, because he feels that it might be too little too late in this leg. Was that feeling right? Yes, it was. It's another 14-dart leg, this time from Cam Van Veen, and this time he's got to 4 legs, something he didn't manage the last time he played the Asp. It means that you can just stay in the treble 20s. 140 would leave him 116. And that's exactly what he's got.
140. Nathan, you require 170.
Well, he's got happy memories of the 170 checkout. Winning the UK Open. It's not going to get him leg 6 here.
90.
And Van Veen to break the throw to go 1 leg away from victory.
Perfect for him. Of course it was. Double 18 for 5-1. And Cam Van Veen, in what is an enormous match for him. Well, he's earned the respect to the world number 5 and the reigning world match play champion there.
147.
Down for treble 17.
97.
If you thought this 21-year-old in his first year as a professional was going to be overawed, if you thought that it might be too much for him to handle, he's answered some of those questions today. Double 16 to hammer the World Match Play champion and move into the spots for the World Grand Prix. And even the Asp, all he can do is applaud a brilliant display from Cam Van Veen, a brilliant young player with a potentially brilliant future.
Yeah, he's had a strange old year, really, as Keane Barry, because by all likelihood, he is going to qualify for the European Championships. Maybe needs one more win to absolutely guarantee his place. But he's currently on 19.5 grand in terms of the rankings, and you predicted yesterday that that should be enough to qualify him, as Humphreys pins a fantastic 1-2-5 to win the first leg against the darts. That is a statement of intent, and it looks like he's had a glance at the draw and thought, a lot of my big rivals, big contenders, they're being knocked out.
Consider the fact that Keane Barry is in a good place at the minute with his game. he is being completely swept aside by a Humphries who was making almost 0 errors. Double 8 to keep his average over 110. Well, it might have dipped a little bit, but it's not much. He's averaging 14 darts a leg in this contest.
The first leg with a 12 darter, there may almost be that thought of, oh, it's going to be one of those kinds of games. You're doing that to me, are you?
I've been there. I've been on the end of performances like that. You just wonder what Keane will have to do to get into this match. First and foremost, hit this 1-2-1.
The ball.
Game shot in the 5th leg.
There's one way to get going.
6th leg.
Dynamite has lit the fuse, it seems. Keane Barry was the man he beat in the semis. He might be beating him here in round 2.
It seems like a long time ago, that. No matter what Humphries does from here, you think that the winning line is in sight. He's only 2 darts away from it. He's averaging 98.26 for the season on the European Tour in 34 games. That's going to improve, and it does, because that is the performance of the tournament so far from the number 3 seed. In excess of 108 as an overall average, and exactly 120 dead on the first 9. This arena is first class for darts.
Well, can we see a first-class display from Peter Wright? Because truth be told, they have been few and far between this year. They have been there. Did win on the European Tour in Prague, of course. Double 18 for Waits to level the game. Loves this double. But not
60.
right at this second.
Peter requires 72.
When Peter Wright was in his first World Final, it was this shot that put him out of that final by MVG. But he didn't go this route. That is wonderful from Peter. Great start.
Talking about the Grand Prix and the European Championship so much, his win earlier on today puts him right in line for a World Championship spot, which is arguably more important. Scott Waits is outside the Worlds as well, but a win here would put him within a couple of grand of it.
And we're getting to the stage of a tournament where a couple of grand is one match.
Peter require 83.
However, Waits needs 4 more legs, and if Peter Wright takes this, he'll only need 1 more. Great dart, double 16. There it is, 14 darter from Peter Wright.
Just how good was that 83 checkout?
Right time we were in Hungary, he lost out to Jim Williams in his opening game. Ooh, to win it with a 140. We've seen that story before, but we're not going to see it here.
Yeah, I thought we were going to get a bit of deja vu there, a bit of Noel Malik-dem. We've seen Scott going for this shot before in this game. He didn't get it on the first occasion, and he doesn't get it on the second either. Wright, who wants to leave tops this time of year, a lot, has got it to win.
Double 10. Great guide. And used to perfection by Snakebite.
Price looks for the treble. He doesn't get it. As it stands, he's 66 on the order of merit after the World Championship. That would mean a return to Q School.
Yeah, it would all change if he can get into the World Championship. It's 8 grand off that at the minute. Now that could go this weekend. And this is a chance. Going Price missing 3 clear darts at double, allowing Nathan Rafferty a shot here. Does he end up on the double 18? No. It'll be tops, just about.
56. Can you require 18?
I just wonder if that single 16 maybe put him off his stride. Regardless,
drops darts and then just bends over, picks them up, resets himself and chucks it anywhere he wants anyway. It's a testament to how he has turned into a darting machine. Because once again, he's down to a potential 11 darter. He was in the last leg, he couldn't complete it. This time he does. The average is going up. He is in Luke Humphries' territory here.
Going to throw first. Game on.
6.5 overall average, hitting about half his darts at double. It is just ruthless, efficient.
100. Nathan Urick 167.
What he's doing is forcing Rafferty into a position where he has to take out shots like this, and he isn't going to.
91. Going to require 100.
For a whitewash. Double 10. Perfect. Absolutely brilliant from Gerwyn Price. Showing signs, like he did earlier in the year, of absolutely demolishing the field on the Euro Tour.
In Holland, that's 3 different countries. He'd love a 4th. However, De Sousa's on double 18. Or he was.
48.
Well, Michael Smith has been not just nowhere in this leg, really nowhere in this game. He's averaging 78.
Does he require 18?
It's so uncharacteristic for Michael Smith.
Double 8.
10 score.
Well, didn't expect him to miss that. I don't think he expected it either.
135.
This has been a ragged game, but it might get better. Oh, Michael, where have you pulled that from? That is masterful. Fight my way out of it. And Jose's probably thinking that right now. No matter what he does, it's not working. And he's actually got right now 1 from 10 on doubles, the exact statistics that we saw from Nathan Aspinall in the first game of the night.
40. Marker requires
In that
24.
game, at least we saw Nathan Aspinall score pretty well. Michael Smith is starting to finish quite well now.
7th leg, Jose.
Yeah, but his first 9 hasn't changed. It's still low 80s, but you're absolutely right. Doubles now 50%, 5 from 10. He would accept that. 66 remain. He does exactly the right thing.
45.
If Michael continues to score at the same rate as we've seen, he may be reeled in.
58.
He's going to have,
Does he require
in my
40?
opinion, in the next leg, if he needs it, a much better front 9 for 1 leg only.
30.
Or he can kill it off now.
Marker require
Well, we saw his namesake Ross
152.
Smith take this out yesterday en route to beating Robert Owen. Oh,
That's so bully boy.
Phil.
I think even Jose was going to crack a smile at that one. Now he is smiling for a different reason. Last leg decider. But he will if De Sousa finds 164.
106. Zone require 164.
Going to be the 19 route. He needs another. Filth, you say?
150.
Well, it was a bit filthy.
Yeah, that was filth
Marker
in another
require
meaning of the word.
24.
Double 12 then for Michael Smith, and he does eventually crawl over the line. Holds his hand up in the air, neither side.
Telling me that her dad is on the stage winning 2-0 against the European champion and she's watching Peppa Pig.
Well, maybe. It's a fine show, as endorsed by none greater than Dave Chisholm himself, who you'll see later on.
Ross require 164.
Now, Ross Smith is not going to take the 164. Michael Van Gerwen is averaging 105 here. We've seen some brilliant displays tonight. Luke Humphries, sensational. Gerwyn Price, brilliant.
58.
Michael Van Gerwen is doing something very similar here. And he's shutting out the European champion at the moment.
Game shot.
Yes, he is. This is commanding. Think about the MVG of old, the one that started to materialise around 2013, 2014, which, funnily enough, they actually played on the European Tour in 2014 and 2013, both won by Michael Van Gerwen. But in those days, he was roaring a lot. He was really animated.
91.
That's been tempered over the last few years.
121.
He's been showing a bit more old-school Van Gerwen in this game.
Going to go for the 11s here. It's another dart at the bullseye for Ross Smith. And this time he gets it, and that's a roar from Ross Smith. That is 4 legs of frustration for the European champion.
And you've got to say that MVG has been the godfather of darts for the last 10 years.
Certainly been the daddy of the European Tour since its inception. But not been like that for MVG this year. Yes, he does have a Euro Tour title, but he's lost his last 2 games on the Euro Tour. If he were to lose this, and he's looking very good at the minute, it'd only be the 2nd time ever he's lost 3 consecutive games. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful Michael van Gerwen. 1-2-1 check out. 12 darter, 5-2 lead. The benefit of hitting the ball itself is not as good as hitting the treble of the 17. It's hedging your bets slightly. However, what he has done is take a chunk off that. He will get a chance to break the Van Gerwen throw for the first time in the match.
60. Russia requires 64.
Let's find out. Because he does have 2 visits for this 64. Does prefer 32 to any other double bed.
32.
Although he does like double 18 on occasion. I think he liked it a lot when he beat him in the European Championship back in 2019.
100. Russia required 32.
Double 16 to break the MVG throw, have the darts to potentially level the match. This game could be changing, but surely Ross needs to hit this. He needs to thread it through. Just like that. Eye of a needle.
Who does he think he is? Johnny Wilkinson.
Game on.
That was centimetre perfect. In fact, millimetre perfect.
He's walked away with the title, played some incredible darts, hit a 9-darter, but he still had to have a little bit of fortune. Will he need a bit of fortune here? Because Ross Smith is at it again. An extra 40 points would have made a big difference. He's on a 1 treble combo. He'll only get 1 dart at double. He could have had 2 when he returns. 1 dart at double maximum for Ross Smith to save himself.
MVG is saying to himself 4 words right now: give me a shot. Does he get one? He might not. But now he does. Smith's resolve might now be broken.
Double top. Double 10. Double 10 does it, and mighty Michael van Gerwen is off to a winning start. The European champion Ross Smith threatened to produce a brilliant comeback from 4-1 down.
Bread and butter part of the tour. Players' Championships and the Euro Tours.
I mean, you could say Nathan Aspinall, match play winner, of course, but hasn't won anything else. Rob Cross has won a whole load of titles. But Chizzy has been incredibly consistent. Can he get over the top of that one? No, he can't. Can't get near it, in fact.
78. David require 54.
For the lesser spotted hold of throw, something we've not seen in this game so far. Double 10.
44.
And still we wait for it.
Score you require 38.
It was a literal wire bender of a shot. Straight at double 19. Has to split now. 3 for double 8.
22.
Might be about to get that all-important hold of
10.
throw.
And for a bit of daylight between these two for the first time in this game. That'll do it. Dave Chisnell into a 3-1 lead.
Game on.
But even those guys who aren't in things like the World Grand Prix or the Grand Slam, where Chizzy will be as well, of course, there's still tour cards and World Championship spots, and Players' Championship final spots to play for. 10th bit of the year. Okay, there's the one. But he can't get the other 100. Dave Chisnell.
41.
92 for a 5-2 lead.
92.
very, very quietly bossing this game, Chizzy.
As quiet as the crowd, who are really observing this one intently.
Games on the 7th leg.
Well, he's had a few of those combination finishes now.
I think that's been the difference in this game. Scott Mitchell has hit an awful lot of one treble visits. Dave Chisnall's hit more, 2 treble visits, a couple more 180s. He's just outscored him a little bit.
460.
He's had more than twice the number of darts at double because he's created more chances. And he's created enough chances to get match darts here for a 6-2 victory and bring Scott Mitchell's first ever experience of the Euro Tour to an end in round 2.
405.
Dave Chisnall has
32.
had a stealth 100 average here. The average is close to 101 right now. It has been a very, very impressive display. He's taken his time. Can he take his chance?
24.
Not just yet.
Scott, you require 56.
And that last dart on the bull for Scott Mitchell, or the one that hit the 25, looking sensible, only if he hits tops, which he
16.
doesn't. And now Chisnall has another chance to wrap up
8.
this match this evening. Ponderous is the word you used earlier, Dan, and it's absolutely the correct one. Just ambling to the hockey. He thought that was in. That was almost like a photo finish, the way that he dived down.
He's done more walking than Captain Tom tonight, Dave Chisnall. Scott Mitchell's put his darts away. And Chizzy shows him it was the right decision. Double 2 seals it. A 6-2 victory, and the top seed is through to the final day of action.
And the antithesis of that walk-on was the oldest song used for walk-ons here at the Hungarian Darts Trophy.
85.
That Chuck Berry song, which is one of everybody's favourites.
Yeah, one of the very best.
55. Johnny require 109.
Well, Johnny wants to be good. So far, he's playing to type, because on the European Tour this year in 23 matches, he's averaging in excess of 97. And
52.
right now, he's actually a little bit better than that, but he's just missed a single. And he's missed that by quite some distance.
No
Jonathan. It's one of those rare moments when 2 treble 19s is no good.
94.
He said Johnny be good, not Johnny no good. But it would be hilarious if he takes it out this time.
Single 5, treble 18 bull. No, he's going downstairs. Double 16.
This sport is just brilliant. It delivers so much unpredictability. Johnny could have made Jermaine feel really bad in the previous leg. Is it Jermaine's turn to make Johnny feel bad? No.
60. Johnny require 24.
Well, for a 9th consecutive hold of throw. How?
No score.
How did that not go in?
56.
That second dart was too close. And that's close enough. What is it about Jermaine playing Johnny? He's got the wood on him. He's got the front running as well after 9 in this one. Because he's not going to beat in Hildesheim. No pressure.
He's getting frustrated as well. Saw him beat his thigh as he failed to leave a finish, and that's not something you often see from Johnny Clayton.
Just wonder how much he's ruining that effort at 76 a couple of legs ago. Because ultimately it looks like he's going to lose the match.
Double 2 for Jermaine Watamina.
4.
Johnny Clayton
84.
has a reprieve. It might only be 1 dart at the bull. It is. And he can't pin it. So Jermaine Watamina into a 7th visit. Madhouse.
No score.
He's costing himself chances.
Johnny required 25.
You don't want to leave Johnny Clayton on 25. Nobody clears it better than him. Told you. Never leave Johnny Clayton on 25. And I just wonder what that kind of agony in leg number 10 will do for Jermaine.
Well, what he has done, he's not kept on Clayton's tail. Well, there are a couple of ropey darts.
66.
He's rescued it.
Do you know what? That's one of the best 66s I've ever seen in my entire life. That last dart was absolutely
93.
heroic.
Johnny requires 114.
And he's got 6 darts to clear this. He may only need 3. Single 14. Tops now. And Johnny Clayton gets the job done by hook or by crook. And Jermaine Watamina looks absolutely sick to his stomach.